if praying to God became illegal. Once in a kingdom of Babylon, one faithful man faced a punishment so terrifying, no one expected him to survive. But what happened inside the lion's den became one of the greatest miracles ever recorded. In the book of Daniel, chapter 6, King Darius appointed 120 satraps to rule throughout the kingdom. Above them were 3 administrators, and one of them was Daniel. While King Darius was observing, he noticed Daniel distinguished himself by his wisdom, honesty, and exceptional character.
Daniel is wiser than all the others. I shall place him over the kingdom.
One of the officials heard it and whispered bitterly,
"The king favors Daniel."
Then we must destroy him.
The officials rushed and searched Daniel's life for corruption, but found none.
No dishonesty.
No negligence.
We will never trap Daniel, unless it concerns the law of his God.
So, these officials went as a group to the king with manipulative interest.
May King Darius live forever.
Issue a decree that anyone who prays to any god except you shall be thrown into the lion's den.
The king confidently agreed with it, though he is unaware.
Very well, the decree shall be written.
According to the law of the Medes and Persians, the decree could never be changed. Now, when Daniel learned about the decree, he did not panic. He simply continued praying to God, just as he had always done.
Lord, you alone are worthy of worship.
Then the officials went as a group and found Daniel praying.
Ha-ha! Daniel still prays 3 times a day.
They immediately went to the king and spoke to him triumphantly.
He ignores your decree, O king.
The king was deeply distressed because he respected Daniel.
No, Daniel.
The guards enter the room and arrest Daniel. As night fell, the guards brought Daniel to the lion's den.
Open the den.
The king whispered to Daniel emotionally,
May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you.
Daniel answered calmly.
My trust remains in the Lord.
That night, heaven moved inside the den.
Do not fear, Daniel. God sent me to rescue you.
At dawn, the king, who have not slept, rushed toward the lion's den and asked Daniel with an anguished voice,
Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God rescued you?
Daniel responded with joy.
May the king live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions.
The king was overjoyed and issued a decree that in every part of the kingdom,
The God of Daniel is the living God. His kingdom shall never be destroyed. He rescues and he saves.
and Daniel prospered during the reign of Darius and Cyrus the Persian. While the men, at the king's command, who had falsely accused Daniel, were brought in and thrown into the lion's den, and the lions devoured them. Daniel's story reminds us that faith does not always remove the lions, but God is still powerful, even in the middle of the den. Just like in our modern lives, the lions may look different. Anxiety, depression, failure, rejection, financial struggles, loneliness. moments when we feel abandoned or forgotten. But just like Daniel, we are never truly alone in the darkness. And sometimes, the greatest miracles happen in the darkest places. So, keep praying, keep trusting, keep standing firm. Because the same God who protected Daniel in the lion's den is still with us today. Thank you so much for watching. If this video touched your heart, inspired you, or strengthened your faith, we warmly invite you to subscribe and join us on this journey. Your support truly means more than words can express. It helps us continue creating meaningful Bible stories and faith-filled videos for everyone around the world. May God bless you abundantly, and may His peace always be with you.